Katarina with the Moose Morning Show. I'm here with Gavin from MNP, and we are officially live on Facebook, by the way, on the Moose FM Facebook page. If you want to watch this, kind of, see our faces, see us talking. But Gavin, how are you today? Welcome to the studio.
Great. Thanks a lot, Katarina. I'm good.
Thank you for coming. Now, you are here because you kind of want to talk about an event coming up. But before we get there, I want to ask you about MNP. Tell me more about the company itself.
So we're an accounting tax consulting firm.
Mm-hmm.
We have offices across Canada. We have a local office here. We have 7 partners.
Mm-hmm.
And so we do everything from the traditional accounting tax to various types of consulting with clients. Tax can include even tax consulting, which include restructuring of companies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of in a nutshell what we do. And I'm a partner here.
And now, you're here specific because you have this panel, this event coming up, and you're here to talk about things that specifically affect small and medium-sized businesses here in the North. What usually is the, top 3, I guess we could say?
Right. Well, the areas we're focusing on are succession, the kind of what happens to a business after you're no longer there. And ideally it keeps going. We're looking at HR because we know that everywhere, I think right now, people know this is an issue, but certainly in the North, retaining people, getting people,
Yes.
figuring out, where people should be in an organization, helping them to get there. That's really important to the success of a business. And so that's one of the areas we're looking at as well. And then performance improvement, which is simply getting the systems in place to track not just financial results, but other results you may want to track to provide maybe a more forward-looking approach to running your business rather than historically looking at financial statements a few months after year end. And all of this, we believe, these are things I think that businesses face in general, but in the North, they're felt a bit more just because of the shortage of people. So we end up with business owners who are often very involved in the nitty-gritty of running their businesses. They face burnout. They often eventually just sell the assets of the business and walk away just because they
can't do it. They're one person, right? And they're in everything because they don't have all that staff. Now, are these things that you'll be talking or speakers will be at the event that's happening in October, you mentioned? Right?
Yes, it's October 12th at the Pomeroy Hotel and Convention Center at noon. And yes, there will be a panel there. We're bringing in some specialists in our firm who are just going to talk to, attendees and just kind of keep it open to dialogue and maybe generate ideas. And really, that's what this is about, is generating new thought and ideas and perhaps enabling those business people that are perhaps stressed and working in every aspect of their business and picking up all the pieces to kind of step back and say, what do I need to succeed in business? Whatever that means to them. And that's a customized solution for everybody.
So during this event over at the Pomeroy, next week, by the way, you said the 12th.
Yes.
Is there going to be kind of a chance for some questions from the audience, from attendees?
Yes, they always structure these things that way just so people can ask questions. Although, of course, it's more a presentation. If someone has nitty-gritty questions, they can talk to someone afterwards. But yes, it's definitely open to Q&A for sure.
How can someone register for the event?
So to register for the event, you can go to our website, just Google or search MNP Grow the North, and you just put in your name, email address, and choose what event you want to attend, whether it's Fort St. John, Prince George.
Boom, that easy, eh?
It's that easy.
Wow. So, okay, great, event that are going to help business owners essentially, right? What else do you think will be addressed there? You said you have some panelists. You're going to kind of discuss different 3 main topics.
Yeah.
What else will be at the event?
Well, lunch. So that's a good thing.
Everybody gets hungry. We need the food.
Right. So there's lunch first, and I think what will be addressed by nature is we kind of broke down the 3 pain points we see again, really as being issues here in the North. And I think what will be interesting for people is the interplay between those, because you can't have succession of a business and a legacy that's ongoing, that continued employment that keeps communities vibrant, unless you can get the people to make that succession happen. Because every time a business just kind of sells off, we don't that legacy. So I think the interplay between the three topics is important to understand. And also I think that what I hope is that people understand the importance of this for the vibrancy of the North and of our region.
Absolutely.
Without business and places to work, there aren't going to be people here.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, before we finish up here, Gavin, thank you so much for coming, by the way. But is there anything else you want to add about the presentation or about MNP?
No, I think that's pretty much sums it up. I think we're just excited. We're really excited to have this opportunity to give people the chance, like I said, to step back and step away from their businesses and look at kind of everything from a 30,000 foot view for a bit, and then think about how they can get granular back into areas perhaps they've been too busy to work on previously.
This sounds like a great event. And like Gavin said, if you want some more info, it's just MNP.ca that you can find some more info. Thanks so much for popping in, Gavin.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
When we say there's always something going